Sitting on the corner of a row of shops off Lichfield's High Street lies a fine antiques watch and clock shop. Wander in and you'll be greeted by the same face who's done so for 27 years. Pop along in June though, and this will no longer be the case.
I'm not getting any younger, my eyes are not getting any better, and I can still do the work, but not as fast as I used to.
James A. Jordan is a household name amongst the town, and he's even dubbed the last watchmaker of Lichfield. He admits that as a youngster, his days of pulling watches and clocks apart weren't quite as successful as they are now, but that didn't stop him from seizing an opportunity.
When I left school at 15, there were small engineering works offered as jobs going, and H. Samuels had offered places for watchmakers, and I thought, that sounds nice, I'll have a go at that.
An apprenticeship became 25 years, the first 7 of which didn't allow James to even work on a customer's watch. Now armed with skill, knowledge and experience, he decided to go it alone.
Things were changing in the trade, and I thought it's time I moved out on my own, and I came back to Lichfield where I was born. And I had a very good friend at the time who helped me set the shop up, and between him and myself we had a lovely antique shop going and plenty of work with the repairs as well.
So that's how we've got to where I'm standing today. For over 2 decades, the 65-year-old has sold antiques and watches from this very shop, but it's been more than a way to make a living. It's a passion.
I love working with the very old ones, and it's just a pleasure when they're done and you've got them up and finished, and thinking back, this hasn't been running for 100, 200 years and you've got it up and working.
As he preps the components of a watch for a cleaning machine, I asked James to fast forward in time and think about how he'll feel when he walks past the shop that once served as his second home.
Sad. Sad on leaving the trade, but hopefully there'll be new horizons and plenty of work still to be done in watches and clocks, and I've got a lot of good friends, auctioneers, etc., who I do a lot of work for as well, so I'm hoping to do work with them.
With June the 23rd earmarked for the watchmaker's final day of trade, the clocks ticking down till the doors of James A. Jordan remain closed forever. Roshni Patel for Big News in Lichfield.
I'll hang on to it.